स्टार्ट होने वाला है। एनर्जी फुल है, लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ, आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ। लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई, 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई। स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड, मोइन लाइव लेजेंड इनसाइड। दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है। एनर्जी फुल है, लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ, आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ। लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई, 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई। स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड, MoinLive लेजेंड इनसाइड। MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है। एनर्जी फुल है, लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ, आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ। लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई, 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई। स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड, MoinLive लेजेंड इनसाइड। दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है। एनर्जी फुल है, लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ, आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ। लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई, 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई। स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड, MoinLive लेजेंड इनसाइड। MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है। एनर्जी फुल है, लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ, आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ। लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई, 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई। स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड, MoinLive लेजेंड इनसाइड। दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है। एनर्जी फुल है, लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ, आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ। लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई, 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई। स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड, MoinLive लेजेंड इनसाइड। MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है। एनर्जी फुल है, लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ, आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ। लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई, 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई। स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड, MoinLive लेजेंड इनसाइड। MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्ट्रीम पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिजनेस साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड
अस्सलामुअलैकुम यार जो भी नहीं बंदा अभी चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें बिस्मिल्लाह तो यार गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं ओपन द चैट भाई मैं तो गरीब हूँ मेरे पास कुछ भी होता नहीं है तो एज एक्सपी वाई थैंक यू सो मच यार स्ट्रीमिंग में जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया बीच में मारने का भाई ज़्यादा टेंशन लेने का नहीं सीधा गोल पे मारने का मचाएंगे मेरे भाई सीधा सीधा जो भी नए बंदे जुड़ने वाले हैं जुड़े हैं यार जो भी यार जी इन द चैट कर दो यार थैंक यू सो मच बेस आउट ऑफ ही एंड एज एक्सपी वाई ओह राहुल रमजान प्रेशर कुछ देना चाहता है मुझे बस कैंपेनिंग मैं ऐसे खुश होगा कि भाई आ जाया भाई ने सोचा कि किसको यूं भाई ये बंदा सोचा आ जाया आजा भाई राहुल, कोई नहीं, तू तो आजा। क्या यार अटेन के साथ खेल थोड़ी देर, अटेन के साथ कुछ खेल जाओ माँ। हाय मैं छोड़ ना तभी उसे, हाय मैं छोड़ ना तब सुना तो हाँ जो सुना था उसे सोता है कि नींद आता। मामा मामा थोड़ा सेकंड के पास जाओ। मुझको ये क्या ना तो सेकंड देखो थोड़ा।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. There's the whistle, and here we go. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappé. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique! Mbappé! Ruben Dias. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Yamal finds himself offside. Chouameni, pass somewhat off target. Has a look and place it forward. Can he finish? It's in! First blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Enrique. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. A probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without complication. And it's Hakimi. Delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Chouameni. And it's Van Dijk. Vardiol. Now it's Dembele. And this is Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Back into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Van Bommel. Guti. Van Bommel. Bruno Enrique. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Guti. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Van Dijk gets it away. Valverde. Oh, well measured. He's found the way. It's Mbappé! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Enrique's cross. And it's been given away. And they've got rid. That's a throw. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Guti. Mbappé. Van Bommel can see things others simply cannot.
Al Nassr can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Guti! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bruno Enrique gets it away. Van Bouten. And it's Cáceres. Hoisted in. And the finish! Well, he couldn't get hold of it.
Lamine Yamal clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And this is Dembele. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Al Nassr, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
मजा आ गया समझो.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Al Nassr really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Bruno Enrique. Now there's a shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Yamal, distributed tidily. Guti, and he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? And Cristiano Ronaldo gets through on his own. He's having a shot! Ooh. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Van Dijk. Luis Enrique. Aims beyond the defence. Crosses it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappé. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Oh,
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a delicate pass, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Cambio de jugadores.
Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mohammed Salah coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Luis Enrique, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better.
Oma.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Come on.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Al Nassr still have the cards to affect this game. That has been slung wide. Now it's Guti. Mbappé! He has found the way through. Bruno Enrique. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Luis Enrique could try cutting inside here. Just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in. Always big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Raul. Now it's Guti. It's Salah! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Mbappé. And this is Mohammed Salah. Mohammed Salah! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pinches it off him. Into the last 5 minutes. He's found a way past. Raul. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Guti. Tidy with his distribution. Great vision. And it's Hakimi. He is just caressing the ball.
3 minutos de descuento.
Raul. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Dembele. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And time is up. Al Nassr can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent.
He's having a go! An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Ruben Neves plays it short. And the shot! And another try! He's delivered all right! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Convertido en el minuto 5. Número 18.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Frankowski. Frankowski drives forward on the overlap. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappé. There's the shot! And it nearly went all the way.
Mbappé certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
क्या यार सोते नहीं आता हूँ आप सोते नहीं हैं नींद नहीं आ रही है सेकंड सो गया
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Van Bommel. Takes on his marker. Oh, well played. Here's a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Mohammed Salah. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! In for the pieces! He has done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Convertido en el minuto 28. Número 8.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal, he is through here. And that was very necessary. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Mbappé! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Convertido en el
The
minuto 38.
movement so precise,
Número
the
9.
finish sumptuous.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in, look, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And this is Messi. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Threads one in. It's Salah! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sanchez. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappé. Pass is just off target. They've won a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Al Nassr are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. The midway point of the game.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. João Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Cáceres. Crosses it in here. Van Bommel.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chips it through. Guti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and it takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Guti. Sanchez tries to clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cáceres. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappé receives it in a wide position. Out for a throw. Mbappé has it in a wide position. João Neves. Guti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappé. Mohammed Salah. This looks... Mbappé! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's an excellent interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cáceres is there and he can pick it up. João Neves. He's looking wide. That's a little off target. Yamal, great ball, can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Doku really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 27.
Al Nassr
Número
do have
21.
options available on the bench
Entran
if they want to go that
número
way.
11. Número 5. Cambio.
Mbappé is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves was in no mood for any of that. And played right into his path. He's gone for goal! Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Donatoni. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that
Número 7.
position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Nassr making consecutive changes here. Rodrigo coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Ruben Neves clears. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Has a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
João Neves. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And there's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the...
Important match तभी मैं इसको लगा दिया।
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
and
today,
welcome to
and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Number 6, Gay. Number 17, William Saliba. Number 20, Nori Mukiele.
And that gets things running. India come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Rafael Leao tries to pass it through. Shoots! There it is! And look who it is! He leads the way, he leads the way again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Foot in. India ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's picked his way through. And it's DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Barella. Neres will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ritchie did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. Looking to play. Big chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. He has a look up. He's through. Now is he in? And he's there to belt it away. Gavi. Looking for options for the chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gordon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with the corner, they're first. Neres clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared away. Tonali. Now Ritchie. Now it's Batistuta. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Barella. Saliba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's David Neres. It's a good look. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that is added. Takes a shot! There's a goal! And the message is clear. The only way is up. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
India get themselves into the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Barella. Rafael Leao. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. That's tidy. In towards the back stick. Barella. And it's Barella. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Neres. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Van Bouten. And it's Tonali. Saliba cuts out the pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Messi. Rafael Leao. Gavi. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Denilson. Now Tonali. Denilson. And he's been shifted off it.
2 added minutes has been
Barella
indicated.
has created 1 goal already.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Gavi. Played through into space. Gordon in acres of space out wide. He's having a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
India are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back on the way. Now it's David Neres. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a dangerous shot at goal! Now, and it's come back out to him. No, he couldn't get hold of it. Ricci. Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Rafael Leao is onto this. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gordon. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gordon is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
David Neres. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gordon looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is...
And a chance! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's David Neres. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Brings in a cross. Ricci. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Gordon. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. To Nielsen. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? A searching ball out wide. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's David Neres. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Saliba does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Batistuta.
There will be
Good
1
spread.
minute added time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
And the
filled.
shot! Oh, it's come loose. Threads one in. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
India can always take more positives from a result like this.
FC Nassaf are on the cusp. A point will do it.
Hello, everybody,
But they've only
and
got one
welcome to
opportunity
today's
to haul
match.
themselves over the line here.
Everyone,
Lose
please
now,
welcome
and
our
it's all
players.
over. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Lineup. Number 1, Vicario. Number 23, Hikayo Tomori. Number 2, Dayo Panicano. Number 3, Hakimi.
And we're underway. FC Nassaf cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. York. Gabia. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Modric. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nassaf are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
FC Nassaf penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Lucas Vasquez. FC Nassaf leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. Looking for the run. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hernandez. It's a throw-in. Zaire Emery. Pedri. Threads one in. He's having a shot! Flamengo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
De Paul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That's fallen kindly here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lucas Vasquez. And here's the Ketelara. Great ball, and he's in here. There's no flag. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Quick look, then plays it in. Pedri just eases him off the ball. Almost half an hour in now. York! No, he's not getting past him there. Modric. It's Bernardo Silva. He's in a great position here. Modric. And it's Hernandez. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. De Paul. Bernardo Silva. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
It looks very...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Lewandowski! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Robert Lewandowski! Robert Lewandowski!
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Lewandowski. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Gets a good foot in there. Upamecano. No, that's been intercepted. De Paul. And here's the Ketelara. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gabia. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
FC Nassau sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's got away to Ketelara, cross to the back post, he's got full! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Lewandowski. Greenwood in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Decisive. York. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Hazard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the pass is intercepted. Zaire Emery puts his foot on the gas. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Pedri. Lewandowski. Lewandowski goes steaming forward. Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted. To Catalana! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a look and place it forward. And he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Bernardo Silva. De Paul. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
De Paul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 11, Dwight York. Coming on the field is number 20.
He rises! Really well taken goal. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Hernandez. FC Nassaf perhaps contemplating their next change here. Decisive. Out to the right. Pedri. Pressure coming in from all directions. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pedri.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
And the shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
8 minutes is number 10, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
FC Nassaf are making a change now. Savinho coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Mason Greenwood.
FC Nassau go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, well played. FC Nassau will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. FC Nassau can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting times ahead, but can they make sure they maintain control until the final whistle?
Gabia. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had it taken off him. 5 minutes left on the clock.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Pretty robust defending.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Modric. Hernandez. And this is Lewandowski. Tries to play it through. De Ketelaere receives it in a wide position.
4 added minutes has been
Pressing's
indicated.
intense, and it's paid off. That's a cute ball. Gabia kept his eye on it, and he's there. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's gone loose. Oh, it has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Out of play for a throw. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Hazard being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Substitution on the
Look, you can
field.
only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness.
And that is as far as it goes. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Nassau really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappé. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Okay, bro. Super chat. Then I will play with you.
So we're up and
1v1.
running. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Mbappé. Now there's a fine ball. Now what about this cross? Probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard receives it in a wide position. Hazard!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Bommel. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
कौन कम का है वो?
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Van Dijk. Rodri. And he's had it nicked away. Out to the right. Rodri. York. Guti. Beckenbauer. Now it's Mbappé. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Very nicely done. Plays it in low. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Guti. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Bommel. Oh, that's neat. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Van Bommel, distributed tidily. Now it's Guti. Van Bommel conjures time and space where few can. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He has found the way through. Mbappé had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappé. He's got away. Caceres does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Great vision. Pings it across. Big header! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
En el minuto 35, el dorsal 11.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, played right into his path.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Time and again they are repelled. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Greenwood, Guti.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's heaved it away. India have reclaimed it. Has a look and plays it forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. Incoming delivery. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
India are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That's really well manoeuvred, and he was alert to it. Nouri is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nicely aimed pass. He's having a go, and he's following up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has been cleared. India just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. And he welcomes it in. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question...
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a promising position, showing good feet. He's on it, can he get away? Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. And that has been knocked clear. Taken back almost at once. Takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappé coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Guti just eases him off the ball. This looks promising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Not the most convincing of passes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Guti. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. He is through here. Now, can they get him away? Pickford is there to clear. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Casemiro to Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's the return pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. I think we're just about done here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, this looks sharp.
Minuto de descuento.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that will be it. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game
Haaland
than
आ
just the
गया।
scoreline.
दूध ज़्यादा पीना नहीं। बच जा, देखता हूँ मैं।
नहीं स्कूल जाना।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Jordan Pickford. Number 4, Ruben Diaz. Number 6, Adams. Number 10, Hakimi.
And that gets things running. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that it's...
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Zanetti. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. Hakimi. Van Dijk. And it's Zanetti. That's Rudiger. He has found the way through. He's through here. Rodri. Played through into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gets a good foot in there. Fiore. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri powering forward here. Now it's Cruyff. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid. It'll be a throw-in. Caceres, still goalless. McTominay gets a foot in here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nuno Mendes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played into space, and he welcomes it in. Fiore. Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. Zanetti. And it's Hakimi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And Hakimi. It's a good ball out wide. Fiore. Looking for the run. Hakimi gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nuno Mendes. It's a searching pass. Mohammed Salah. Hakimi. He's on it, can he get away? Stood up well to him there. Adams gets across to intercept that. Played into space out wide. Mohammed Salah in acres of space out wide. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Fiore. Massaro. Mbappé stood his ground strongly. Now Fiore. Massaro. Massaro! Magnificent from Massaro!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Could move up a gear here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk. Zanetti. Foot in. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Hakimi. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Players to the field.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Massaro. And it's Zanetti. Now Fiore. Nuno Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, this does not look good. Comes looking wide. Hakimi calmly anticipates. And it's Hakimi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! Oh, important interception. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Has a look and place it forward. Guti. Chance here to counter. Al Nassr still this single goal behind. Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi. Ball swap. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. McTominay picks it up from the goal kick. Cruyff. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Guti. Now it's Mbappé. Threads one in. Mohammed Salah. Caught offside that time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Defending was strong and firm. Nuno Mendes. McTominay. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fiore. Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Guti. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That has not gone well. Just about up to 75 minutes. Caceres. And here's Mbappé. He's having a go!
Al Nassr really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
This looks promising. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Mbappé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Guti. Al Nassr are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Mbappé is onto this. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Delivery from Mbappé. Cleared without complication. Defending of the desperate variety. Thinks about the shot.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances?
And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Rodri. It's Pedri. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good defending, very good defending. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's straight offside. Out to the left it goes. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Into the channel. Mbappé providing an outlet on that flank. And that is masterful defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Donadoni!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Nuno Mendes. Mbappé. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Guti. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Donadoni. Mohammed Salah delivered in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Played out towards the right wing. Sends it crossfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that. Guti. And here's Drogba. And it's Salah. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he spark a counter here? He's on it, can he get away? Greenwood gets into some space. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That little bit of skill has got him away. Shoots! He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Donadoni, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Greenwood. Pedri, over to the left. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Haaland. And it's Mendes. Mbappé.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Drogba. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's gone out of play. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. That is ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Greenwood. That's good play. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Quality ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an error. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Greenwood. Mohammed Salah. Oh, good take and a good air. And Guti! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Greenwood, real chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
spending too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rodri. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Greenwood. He is through here. Greenwood! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. Drogba! Decent enough try. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Palmer. Now it's Mbappé.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mbappé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Xavi Alonso, el dorsal 15. Serán
Bastoni.
sustituidos por el dorsal
Alexander-Arnold.
Messi,
De Jong.
el dorsal 10.
Messi in acres of space out wide.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hangs one in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out to the right. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He's found some space. Opts to play it back. Now it's Donatoni. Delivers with whip. He's there and gets it away. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, well played, lovely. That's very neat. And it's Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri with the cross. It's a mighty effort! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que...
हाँ बेटा हाँ जो मुझे चाहिए अभी एक सिखाने का हमें
स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया, गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया। नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा, मोइन स्ट्रीम करके मैं अब फिनिश है ब्रो, कभी मिलेंगे एंड सेम ही फ्लो लाइक, और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूल। मोइन लाइव के सबसे कूल स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया, गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया। नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा, MoinLiveYT का फायर सीन होगा। स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया, गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया। नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा, MoinLiveYT का फायर सीन होगा। स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया, गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया। नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा, MoinLiveYT का फायर सीन होगा। स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया, गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया। नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा, स्ट्रीम करके मैं अब फिनिश है ब्रो, कभी मिलेंगे एंड सेम ही फ्लो लाइक, और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूल। MoinLiveYT सबसे कूल स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया, गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया। नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा, MoinLiveYT का फायर सीन होगा। स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया, गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया। नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा, MoinLiveYT का फायर